Hey guys, Josh here, and welcome to episode number 8 of Kill for a Bill. The series where me and Cain are just sort of trying to get we are trying to get a drop tab worth 1 billion GP. It's dragging on a bit, but it's good fun, so hopefully you enjoy this episode. Not as many screenshots and etc. as last episodes, but you'll see why. So, first off, we have a clue scroll. Now, you all know that in the past I've had horrible luck, and boom! Dragon Dagger, Law Runes, Anti-Poisons, and some Nada teleports. Killed me now. And if we go into the price check... dearie, dearie, dear. Well, 52k. Shoot me. And let's see if the second one is going to be any better. Nope. If you want any of those items, let me know before I kill myself. Oh dear. And as you can see, this one's better by 5k. I hit the jackpot. And the third clue scroll I got in the video is... oh, look at that. Rune plate body, some prayer pots, some laws, and Zamrak arrows for a whopping total of... wait for it. 78k. Happy days. So, yeah, those aren't going too shit hot, to put it bluntly. Now, one of the screenshots I've got is at a Zamrak God Wars. Now, this was before the update. As you can see, 175 kill count. Sorry, my picture I've got here is a bit blurry, but Starved Ancient Effigy. As before, it doesn't go in the tab, but it's a rare drop. I think, yeah, rare drop. So I'll throw it in anyway. And obviously, we have our 500 drops from series, which is where a lot of these drops coming from. So, you know, two birds with one stone. Another screenshot, nothing flash, but I thought it was quite a rare drop to get a dragon helm and a KBD head in the same kill. Same deal. Well, pretty much everything we kill is contributing towards our 500 drops from, but that shouldn't be news to you, obviously. Now, the last screenshot I've got here is a Drygor longsword. Now, I am not going to lie, it was bloody great to get it. A lot cheaper than they used to be, but, you know, that doesn't take away from how cool it was to get, especially since we had been even 70 dry or something from duoing and trioing. So finally we got one. It was our first kill of the day, so it was a mighty relief to finally get one of those. And that was, yeah, you can see the green dot on the minimap. I think Cain's just coming back from dying or running away after almost dying or something. So, yeah, the Drygor longsword. Really good to get a main hand instead of an offhand, obviously. Okay, so back to the game now. Some other stuff we've been doing, which I'll get out in a second, is barrows. Now, we're doing over time, we're working on 500 barrows chests. So from what we've done so far, I won't say how many chests we've done, but I'll just grab the loot out of my loot tab. Okay, so here we go. Obviously you get the runes, but we're not including runes in our tab. We've got Bolt Racks 2196, Carol's Coif, 2 Carol's Tops, 2 Acrosays Hoods, Acrosays Robe Skirt, Guthan's War Spear, Torag's Plate, Varak's Helm, and Varak's Flail. Now, it's not going to be news to any of you guys that Barrows items aren't really worth peanuts. And I am just going to stop myself there because I forgot the best Barrows item that we got. Boom! Aram's Book of Magic. So that is obviously the best of the lot there, which is really good. I think the book and the wand, Aram's book and Aram's wand, are the two best items. Well, at least they were last time I checked. And a lot of these others are only worth a few 100k. But it's still really nice to do a trip and to get them. Well, I won't blabble on for much longer. I think it's time we get into the price check, so I will get out the first inventory. Okay, so here is inventory number 1. For those of you that watch or have seen the other videos, none of this should be much of a surprise. It's just a lot of the stackable resources and everything, seeds, herbs, ore, lots of bolts from QBD, etc. A bit of corpse stuff up here, glaciers. So, oh yeah, a lot of U-logs as well. So the price check, 154.9 mil. Not a bad way to get off the mark for your first inventory, so it's what, 15% right there towards our 1 build total, which is always quite nice. Yeah, so still got a few more inventories to go, so I'll get right on to that. Alrighty, so here is inventory number 2. Comes to a total of 62.8. A lot lower, about 40% of the other one, but it all counts. A lot of rune stuff here, some dragon items which make up most of that. Lots of dragon hides, a couple of dragon plate body ornament kits, which you also might have seen in our last video or the one before. Bandos crozier and a penguin staff. I'm actually going to just check how much those are, because they're not a lot. So we've got 35k for the penguin staff and 17k for the crozier. Crozier? Who knows? Anywho, inventory number 3. And here we are with number 3. Straight away you might just see the shards, ancient full helm, ancient kite, ancient van braces, clue scrolls, some corp loot, the mystic, regeneration bracelet, spirit shield, holy elixir, the ever so valuable abyssal whip. Sad times have come to RuneScape with how low the price of the whip has become. And there is all the Queen Black Dragon stuff here. 6 visages, 3 kites. We'll price check those after I do the whole inventory, which is 59.8. So even lower again than the last one. Not ideal, but it all helps. Couple of garbs of subjugation, a gown of subjugation, another one there, gloves, and then just some of the barrow's armor. So we'll just do a quick price check of the visage and the kite. 700k for the kite, 1.2 for the visage. I'm not even going to say anything. So let's get on to number 4. Alrighty, here is the big last inventory. So you've got to hope that this is where this is where the mother load of the loot is going to come from, considering that so far it's sitting at 280 or thereabouts, 280 mil. So let's have a price check of this, and we'll see if we can up how far, if at all, we can boost last episode's total of about 460 mil. So we have 348.4, which brings us to a grand total of 625.8 mil, which, without a lot of maths needed, is just under 63%. So almost at 2/3 of the way, and that's a solid gain of about 160 mil from last episode, which is pretty solid if you ask me. I'm not going to complain about that at all, considering a lot of our videos have been bitching and whining about how busy we've been. So I apologise for that. But yeah, so it's always nice to see progress, especially when you don't play a lot. And I mean, prices fluctuate a lot, so we'll price check them and see what the current going rate for some of them are. So we don't need to see the barrows. What do we want to see? We'll see the Zamorak hilt, 2mm, 24mm for a Sarah hilt, and we've got a couple of those. Hiss and a Murmur. God, they're miserable. 640 and 814. Armadillo crossbow 4mm. That was 14mm when I got it. I think that was our highest item in one of our first few episodes. So that has long since been superseded by a lot of these other drops. Now, thankfully, Cain went on a trip, a Bandos trip, and he did pretty well for himself. I think in two trips he managed to get himself a shield, a BCP, boots, and a helmet, and also a shard, which obviously isn't worth a lot, but in terms of unique items, it's pretty bloody lucky if you ask me. Oh dear, 100k for the war shield. Bloody hell, Cain, I wouldn't have minded another BCP, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Now, the three highest items, we got Steadfast, the Drygore, and the Wand. Wow. Now, if you guys saw the last episode, I think the Wand was about 85 mil, which was half of what we got it for. I think we got it at around 160, it dropped all the way to 80. Now it's actually gone up another 40 odd mil, so that helps a lot when you're doing a drop log, but yeah. Oh well, I'm happy with that, can't complain. Next video it'll probably be down to 50, so who knows, see how we go. Now that pretty much brings us to the end of it, so 625.8 mil for episode 8. I've got no complaints. Hope you guys enjoyed it. There wasn't a hell of a lot of screenshots and all that, sorry, because Cain was soloing Bandos and didn't take screenshots, so I had to make do with just showing you the items. Now, I think Cain's looking to start up a series, or he's got a lot more free time, so hopefully we can get more videos out. As always, fire suggestions away if you want to see videos of anything specific. We've got our Josh vs Cain series that we're chipping away at, which, you know, competition stuff for us to do against each other is always welcome. Always interested to see what you guys would like us to battle it out in. But yeah, until next time guys, take care.